Skywatchers across the northern United States are buzzing with anticipation this weekend as a minor geomagnetic storm may push the northern lights, also known as the Aurora Borealis, far enough south to be visible in parts of Illinois, including the Chicago area. The phenomenon occurs when charged particles from the sun interact with Earth's magnetic field and atmosphere, producing glowing bands of green, pink, and sometimes red light across the night sky. Usually seen much farther north near the Arctic Circle, the aurora can occasionally be seen at lower latitudes when solar activity intensifies. According to the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration and space weather forecasters, a recent surge of solar activity, including a small solar flare and fast-moving solar wind from a coronal hole, is expected to produce a G1 geomagnetic storm beginning Friday, January 16th and lingering into Saturday, January 17th. This level is classified as a minor geomagnetic storm, but it's enough to bump the KP index, a measure of geomagnetic activity, to around 5 out of 9. A KP of this strength often pushes the potential aurora viewing zone farther south than usual. Under these conditions, the strongest chances of seeing the northern lights will be across northern states such as Montana, North Dakota, Minnesota, and northern Michigan. If geomagnetic activity ramps up to G2 moderate levels, which is possible according to NOAA's forecast, then Wisconsin, Iowa, and northern Illinois could see faint auroral glows low on the northern horizon late Friday night or early Saturday morning. Here's what skywatchers should look out for. The best viewing window is after sunset Friday night through the early morning hours of Saturday, particularly around midnight to just before dawn. The waning crescent moon near a new moon on January 18th will help keep skies darker for better visibility. Clear skies and minimal light pollution greatly increase your odds of spotting faint aurora. Head north and find an open horizon free of city lights. Aurora visibility is never guaranteed, even with favorable space weather, because local atmospheric conditions, cloud cover, and urban lighting all play a role in whether you'll actually see the glow. While the aurora's southern view line might dip near or just below Chicago if geomagnetic conditions peak slightly stronger than expected, seeing the northern lights from the city itself remains uncertain and likely faint unless conditions align perfectly. This includes clear skies, a strong magnetic disturbance, and a northern horizon free of bright lights. If you're hoping to catch a glimpse, dress warm because January night temperatures can be frigid. Choose a viewing spot well north of downtown, away from streetlights and skyscrapers. Bring binoculars or set your camera to a long exposure mode, as night mode smartphone shots can sometimes pick up auroras that are too dim for the naked eye. Aurora events this far south don't happen often, but they've been observed in Illinois during past geomagnetic storms when solar activity peaks. Even a faint sighting over Chicago or central Illinois would be a memorable experience for many stargazers, especially for those who've never ventured far north in search of the lights. Whether you catch a shimmering ribbon of green or just enjoy the hope of a rare celestial show, Friday night's aurora forecast gives skywatchers across the Midwest a reason to look north as darkness falls.